today I'm going to work through the lateral lines of the body. So I'm just going to try to go through a few seated poses and add on the lateral lines so we can work through our obliques here. And represents our gallbladder meridians on the sides of the body. First of all, I like to just take a moment just to breathe as we're sitting down. Take a deep breath and exhale and relax. Check your body, check your posture, check your breathing, and sigh any tension that you might be feeling away with every exhalation. We want to relax and let go. Notice where we are and connect with ourselves. Tap into our inner feelings and emotions. And start to notice what we are lacking or what we might be having too much of. So we can start balancing the opposite forces. Set your intention for today's session. Just make sure there's no judgment or prejudice towards yourselves. And you're open-minded enough to let go. So you can fresh and be neutral in the mind. Now we open our eyes. We're just going to do some seated kneeling warm-ups for the spine because we're going to do the sides bend, so we don't want to be too rigid here. So let's go inhale and do the cat. Exhale, inhale and into the calf stretch. And exhale and come back in. Breathe in, breathe out, and breathe in, and breathe out. Inhaling, stretching everything. Exhale, we relax. Inhale, let me lift the chin up. And exhale, let me relax. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And stay in neutral position. Just look over your right shoulder. Move your hip to the right. Look over your left shoulder, move your hips to the left. And we're gonna just repeat this. You're kind of elongating your neck away from your tailbone, activating your core muscles here, and we're going to go stretch one side and stretch the other side. Allow the body to release tension, so start bending your one arm and the other arm. And you're lifting one shoulder and the other shoulder. Relax your neck down. Just explore where you want to let go. Just start rotating the neck without forcing it. And the other side. And then we can go roll the shoulders. And sit back. Just relaxing all the way to child's pose. We want to gently warm up the sides. The first one I'm going to do is take the right hand to the left. And then I feel my right side stretching already. And I'm going to start relaxing here. I can really sit low with my pelvis. If you find it's too difficult, you can cushion your knees, cushion your bum. You can put blocks under your hands. You can find a different position because I am really deep here. Doesn't mean you might be the same. You can just see how you're feeling. We're just gonna sigh the tension away. We won't hold the poses too long, so I'm just gonna keep you moving a little bit more so that you don't get too cold because we are in winter months, so we don't want to be stationary too long. And you can start noticing your shoulder blade softening here, side of the body, your hips connecting to the obliques as well as the rib cage. Anytime you feel like tension is increasing, you can sigh the tension away. We want to be soft in our poses, not forcing into them too much. Just keep relaxing, keep settling, calming the mind and the body. Any tension rises, you sigh it away. That's all you have to do. Stretching the neutral, relax your forearms down. So I'm just gonna be here a little while just to rebound. Allow my right side to shorten despite we didn't hold long. There might be too much tension. Just check to see how it's feeling. Once you're ready to move on, you can just take the other hand. So your left hand goes to the right and you're gonna try to relax the left side. Just notice the differences between the right side and the left side of the body. You might be more open in one side, more tight on the other side. Without judging it, we notice and make a mental note. We want to give up, relax, stretch, and length. We want to feel there is space. We want to feel there is vitality in the breath. We want to feel we are allowing the tension to relax and let go. Our gallbladder meridians are responsible for the enzymes being released into the digestive tracts in the liver, where we create all these enzymes that is necessary for us breaking down the food. And the lack of these enzymes will result in no digesting. You'll have digestive problems, and it's going to become imbalances in the body. Without the food we eat, we don't have any energy. So we have to have healthy flow of these enzymes and the hormones in our bloodstream and in our digestive tracts. And then we can just come back to center and relax. This time I'm gonna wrap my shoulders around so that I can relax the arms, just counterbalancing all that reaching movement. If you want, you can bring something under your head as you're relaxing down that can support your head, so you feel a little bit more supported on your legs. Alternatively, you can come out of the pose and lie on your back if you need that moment to breathe. Have a little break. And then we are going to sit down. So whenever we sit down, it can be difficult for some of us. So we need to feel we must support our body. I'm going to do the right arm over, so this will look like your left arm. So if you started with the right arm, you should do the right side again now, because you did the left side last time. So you're alternating, so you're not going to feel too tense in one side, giving your body a little break in between the sides. I'm having my block here. I curled my one foot in, and I'm just going to rest my hand onto the block. You could rest onto your leg, don't need to block, okay? So you can rest there. I quite like that. That gives me extra length. So now I'm going to wrap my arm and then turn my neck to the side, looking over my shoulder. If you can grab that thigh, that's great. If not, just relax that arm. And see how you're feeling. I'm not lifting my arm up. It feels too heavy sometimes. Just gonna relax that shoulder. And elongating my spine up as I'm doing the lateral bends. Noticing the tightness and tension wherever it's feeling. And encouraging it to stop being tight. You can close your eyes. Sigh your tension away. Notice where you are, what you're feeling. How can you make it a little bit easier on the body? You can support your head if you want. Now I'm going to take my arm up and over. Just relaxing. I'm looking to my hands now. So it's elongating my neck up. And if you want, you can stretch the other arm too. You're trying not to lift the hip off the floor so the groundedness is there. And really stretch your spine up and then bend it over so you can feel more stretching in the deep vertebral muscles. Each and every vertebrae connects with tiny little muscles that can do a lateral flexion. So we want those muscles to be stretching out. We are almost there. We're not holding for too long because we're going to keep doing the same sides over and over. So I'm not going to hold each pose that long. So we can go back to it again and again. Here we go. And then we can reach up and up. Then I'm gonna stretch my legs, both of them to the front. And you can rub your legs up and down, rock them side to side. I'm already feeling my stomach starts to feel certain things. You know, when you get that acid reflux feeling, when you know there's been some kind of enzymes released in your belly, sometimes it refluxes back, you can notice it. That has started to happen. So you feel the right side, that's where the ribs, liver sit under the rib cage in the bottom there. That's why you start really stimulating the digestion. Now we're gonna go on the other side. So you can cushion your knee here, right? And then you can just start with the arm wrapping around here. My shoulders are tight. I'm not gonna be able to touch my leg here, so I'm just gonna hold here and wait. Sighing any tension I might feel. The shoulders are dropping. I'm going to encourage my body to relax in general. And if your neck is starting to give you problems, you can just hold on to the neck, but just try to turn that neck to the side and look up. And elevate the spine as you're doing the lateral flexion here. We want to settle the hips, feel the breath, deepen the stretches. Don't force. If it gets too much, you need to breathe faster. That's what you must do. If you need to come up before time, it's okay too. So I'm not going to force you here. So if you need a break, come out of it before I say so. It's okay. Notice the seat bones, notice the pelvis. Elongate your spine and reach over with the arm this time. Here we go. I'm gonna look to the hand, try to encourage the head to stay up, and I'm going side bends. More and more. You may not look this low, okay? Just don't force. Allow the gravity pull you down gently. Remember, there is time. We have time in our hands. Be patient with yourselves. As the saying goes, Rome wasn't built in a day. You start somewhere, brick by brick, you try to build the construction of your dreams. And no matter how old you are, no matter how little experience you got or more experience, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. It matters that you start connecting sooner. And then we can gently come back and undo ourselves. You can just bend the knees this time, maybe just reach to the center, allow your belly to sit onto your upper legs, and sigh any tension you're feeling out. Notice what's happening to you without judging it. Leave some space for imagination. We're always trying to organize our bodies, thoughts, our environment. Sometimes messing it all up is what you need. So just jumble it all up, do something different to come out of the norm. So hopefully you're starting to kind of become clear-minded enough to start something new for yourselves, or start revisiting lost passions. So things you used to like doing and you no longer do it. Maybe you're gonna go back and start doing them again, whatever makes you happy. Now we're gonna come back and start doing the hip stretch here on the shoelace, or you can go on the half lotus. So this is gonna be a bit easier if you can go with the knees over. This is going to be a little bit harder. You can straighten the left leg underneath, and I'm gonna go side bend. So right leg crossed over, then I'm going to go right side up. So we swapped. I got my yoga block on the side. If you're getting too tired, you can recline onto the wall with the spine and then do it. So I've already done a lot, so I'm gonna feel that hip wanting to lift now because it's stretching. And this is affecting the side of my leg as well. That's also part of our gallbladder meridians. So I'm going to go this way first. Now that we've been doing it for a while, I can feel I'm going down a lot quicker than it was before. So my block is not necessary for me. Now I started to feel my hip stretch on the side of my leg stretch a little bit more, which is great. And I'm noticing how much more I can go. You can take the arm back and open the elbow if it starts getting too painful for you. Then I'm gonna turn towards the floor and then come forwards towards my knee. Just gonna rebound here a little, allowing my hip to keep stretching but resting my obliques a little bit here. You can get the arms on the ground, arms on the block. Just keep breathing, do not give up. And then we are going to come up again and then change directions. So I'm just going to shake that leg a little, roll it side to side, and then I'm getting on to the other leg. This side is not so easy for me, so my knees don't join. But it's okay, I'm trying my best. This is what I'm going to start with, so this is how far I can go. I'm going to lift my arm and up and over first. And you can choose where your elbow is going to be. I'm starting with the block. I already feel the side of my left hip because it's much tighter. I'm noticing the change and difference, but I'm going to persevere nevertheless. Doesn't matter if they're not the same. I'm just going to do my best. That's all we can do. You can decide to hold the head and then lift up the neck. So you're not collapsing forwards, not yet. You're staying on the side. You're trying to keep the hip on the ground. Allowing the movements of the feet if you need to, so you can get the pins and needles sensation away. I'm just going to come forwards slowly. My head is going to come towards my knee and just hold here for another minute. So now you can feel totally the hip on the side. Stay calm and stay focused on your breath. Relax and rest your mind. And then we are going to come up and then onto your legs. Then we can just move one hip and the other hip. And just relax here. Next one is going to be lying banana, and that's where we're going to finish today's session. So I'm going to get nice and flat on my mat and take my legs to the left corner, bottom left corner, and my hips to the front edge and my arms to the top left corner. And I'm gonna cross my right hand over left, and I'm gonna just lie there doing the banana stretch on the side. And we want to feel the length here, and still keeping that lateral lines in the hip, the leg. This one is much easier comparison to what we've been doing. You've been warming up to this, so you can really encourage it to go further. It's up to you how far you're going to go. You can stretch the right hand away from the right foot, pointing the right foot away, so that can increase your stretch. And then side attention away again. Breathe and know that you're breathing. Towards the end of the session, the moments go very quickly. See that you're relaxing your face, your cheeks, your jaw. Your digestion starts in the mouth. So we have lots of tension in the teeth, the face, the lips. You want to drop open the jaw and relax the mouth. Thirty more seconds in this position. Relax your feet, your toes. You also have turned your neck to the left, so the right side of your neck also stretching here. Now gently come unwind and then relax your feet out and just come to neutral. Allow your body to be here and letting go. We are running out of time, so I'm gonna go straight to the other side. So we're gonna keep the legs to the right bottom corner, hands to the top bottom corner, and you're going to left leg over right and relaxing the shoulders down, feeling that banana shape to the left now. Try to relax your shoulders, sigh any tension that you're gonna get away. And notice how you're feeling on the sides. Breathe, relax, let go. Notice the bones of the body solid on the ground, and you're feeling the pull with the left foot away from the left arm. After you pull the arm and the leg, you just want to relax, give up and surrender to gravity underneath your body. Let everything sink. Visualize all the negativity draining out of your bones. All the gunk from our tissues are relaxing away, seeping out of us. Visualize that black sap, and you want to get rid of it. So you're being left with light and soft muscles, tissues, the mood. I am here, I am detoxing. I'm going to let everything leave. No need for tension where I am. I am totally neutral in mind, neutral in attitude, neutral in my right and my left side. I don't want to prefer one from the other. Now gently come back to neutral, and each and every corner of your torso and each limb, feeling equal pressure on the ground. Notice the tension leave. You're rejuvenating, relaxing, creating space within the joint, so you feel your muscles are lighter. We have run out of time, but you don't have to get up. I will switch off, but I hope you enjoyed this session. Stay on the ground as long as you need. Namaste everybody. See you next time.